The man thought the young woman was a real statue, so without thinking, he reached out and grabbed her. Feeling soft skin under his fingers, he froze in shock. He never imagined she was actually alive. Hearing the crowd gasp in surprise, she felt deeply humiliated, but professionalism forced her to swallow her fury. The man yanked his hand back and bolted from the scene. Later, his friends asked if it had really been a statue or a live person, and red-faced with embarrassment, he stubbornly insisted it was just a sculpture. The moment the show ended, the young woman went straight to find him. Without a word, she slapped him, and since one slap wasn't enough to cool her anger, she slapped him again. She angrily questioned him, asking if he hadn't realized it was a real person before touching it. That's when the man finally recognized who she was, knowing he was entirely at fault. He said the only reason he dared touch her was that he hadn't known, but hearing that made her light up. She bragged to her friends that her performance had clearly been convincing, because they had made a bet to see if she could successfully fool passersby. The man was left speechless, but a moment later, watching her radiant smile, he felt himself drawn to her. He figured it would just be a forgettable little mishap in his life. But the next day, when he went out to make a delivery, he saw that familiar smile again. He found out that besides posing as a living statue, she also worked as a dance instructor. Watching her fully absorbed in her work, he couldn't take his eyes off her. Just then, she glanced toward the window, and their eyes met. He panicked instantly and ducked out of sight. He had no idea fate had already tied their paths together. One day, she had an important job interview to get to, but a woman stole the taxi she'd been waiting for. Standing there lost, not knowing what to do, she spotted the man in the distance. She immediately ran toward him and blocked his way.